So it's just great. All right. We have secured 3 islands. We basically have our 3 mech. We have our 3 mechs that have the baseline weapons. All of them have just their base weapons, but we now have them all maxed out completely. The only guy that doesn't have a move upgrade is you. So I don't know. We might be able to find a cool weapon at the 3rd island. If not, we'll be able to use what we have. We'll be able to make it work. What's up, Saber? How you doing today, bud? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I don't do any sugar, but if I drink black, it hurts my tum-tum. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Is that actually a mug, or is it just Vader's helmet after you defeated him, Science? What? What? Huh? Oh, you're drinking coffee from the Vader's mug. Oh, I thought you were like, I didn't see that line from Science. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? How do you know Science is drinking from a Vader mug or whatever? Things. I read, I'm very selective. What is Rockman's passive? +3 health and immunity to fire. Blood. Did your first run in the Flame Behemoths on normal? Nice. Only worked because I picked up a fire beam. And even then it was rather weak. Am I right in assuming the squad is pretty bad on hard mode? Since way less enemies just die from burn damage. No, I'm drinking from this old-ass TF2 mug that I think I got from the Steam store like a month after Team Fortress 2 came out. Back when you had... Back in my day, you had to buy Team Fortress 2. And then they had some merchandise, and I bought a mug because I thought it was cool looking. And I still use the mug. To this very day, I use it. It's nice. I always use a mug. Like, I always kind of wanted, growing up, like, I wanted a mug. Because my uncle, he always had one mug. Sad story, it ended up breaking. But for, like, 20 years, he used the same mug, but he would drink everything out of it, like coffee or whatever, water or milk or whatever. He'd drink everything out of it. But he had this Bugs Bunny mug, and he always had it just forever. But White Shoes with that Twitch Prime sub. I'll get to your question in just a second, Pimachi. Can we get some Wasp fan hearts around here to welcome White Shoes to the Wasp card? Dude, thank you so very much for that Twitch Prime sub. I really appreciate that, bud. Thank you so very much for the support. All the freaking love. Don't leave it lying around. Pick it up. Take it with you. Can you tell that I've watched a Hot Ones episode before I started the episode? You got to pick up the love. Take it with you. If you don't, then Sean Evans is going to come around and do things. All the love. Seriously, like all the love. If you don't pick it up, it's going to just be... It's bad when it doesn't get picked up. It gets rotten and gross. Nobody likes that. Some people like that, but we like to keep it nice and fresh and crisp, you understand? Okay. All right, I appreciate you. All right, let's go to the detritus disposal. No reason to go straight to the volcanic hive. Like we could, we're in fine shape to win. But let's get more powerful, because we never punished. Yeah, so Pibonacci asked if he picked up Fire Beam and the Flame Behemoths were still weak. I don't think that they're weak. I think that they're just like they have the teleporter dude, don't they? I think. Don't they have the teleporter dude? Yeah, it's just like it's kind of they're like a worse rusting Hulks. In a sense that like you can move enemies and get damage over time going on them, so like they can be a pain in the ass, but they're definitely not terrible, right? At least I don't think so anyway. Yeah, they have the teleport. The teleporter is like one of the most powerful things in the game probably. So you had to pay for Team Fortress. Seems like Valve mugged you. Jokes. Jokes. Very good, Erethron. Very good. Yes. Yes, quite the butt guster. Butt guster. Okay. All right, that happened. The butt, yeah, quite the. You mean gut buster, Billy? No. No, it's really quite the butt guster. Just really makes you fight up a storm. That's what it does. Fight up a storm. It's a fart joke, yeah. I'm glad you can feel it all over White Shoes. That's good. The teleporter keeps it together, but the other two units just exactly seem inferior to the rusting hulks. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's definitely a tough one, but they're not. They're not terrible. Like rusting hulks and riftwalkers, all 3 unit flame behemoths displace units, which is why those are the 3 top squads. Yes, they do move units, which is extremely important, and it makes their weapons useful throughout the entire run. Like the reason that what's the electric squad called? It's called Kuno, Gift, and Gur. That freaking Submarino is what it's called. Holy butts! Can we get some wasps and hearts in here to welcome Gur to the wasp car, courtesy of Kuno? Dude, thank you so very much. I really appreciate that. It's very generous of you, Kuno. Thank you so very much for gifting that sub to Gur. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the Wasp Car, Gur. You deserve to be in the Wasp Car. You're down in the bit mines. I wish you could use bits somehow to, like, transfer to subs, but it doesn't work. All the freaking love. Seriously, all the love. You'd never leave love lying around, would you? I don't think so. I don't think you would. I don't think you would. But Gur's name was bugging me. It just didn't look right. Yeah, with that fancy ass badge and no freaking sub. I get you. I feel you. I once said I was trying to bet my hedges with a project. Well, I mean, you know, if you're really confident in your project science, I'd reckon that you could probably bet your hedges. I mean, that's definitely not. That might not be a bad idea. You know, if you're a betting girl, you know, you might want to bet your hedges. You might want to bet them. It's a good investment. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's go do this Wasteland one, I think. Kill 4 enemies inflicted with acid. Protect the robotics lab. Protect the robotics lab. Okay. Man, this fucker can get just about anywhere, can't he? Alright. Well, this is gonna be awkward. This is gonna be butts. I'm hoping by putting a unit here, I'll get one of these guys on either side here and here. That would be good. If you show up here to attack me, that's... Is that fine? That's fine. That's fine. Might want you over here. Yeah. Okay, let's try that. Anyone know when the breach might be available for Mac? I do not know. I don't know. I don't know these things. Let's give it a shot. Good luck, have fun, do good, don't die, kill all ally, victory. No BS. Uh-huh. Yep. Go here. No! Come on! Oh, that's great. No, that's fine. Uh-huh. Okay. We should be able to do that. should probably just invest in the gaming PC. Indeed, you probably should, Science. If all you're looking to do is play Into the Breach and other indie games, you don't even need a powerful one at all. And that's good because graphics cards are through the fucking roof right now. If I lost a graphics card for whatever reason, if one broke, we'd be doing a fucking fundraiser because I don't know what else I could possibly do to afford a goddamn, you know what I mean? Like, goddamn. There's no other way that I'm going to be able to afford. No other way I'm going to be able to afford that. Video cards went back down after the Bitcoin crashed. Last I looked like a week ago, and they were pretty fucking expensive still, like above market value or what they used to be. Your current video card better last you. Yeah, I would hope so. Alright, let's see here. What can we do? You could kill him. If any you wanted. Don't know if I want to do that. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I could have you move back, kill this guy, bump into him, and then you could move here, punch him, kill him, bump him into him, canceling his attack. You could then come up here, shoot acid onto this guy, and then this guy's attack will kill you. That seems like a pretty good turn. That kills you, you, and you. These two guys still live. And then we get one spawn. Well, you have to get some kind of graphics card, Alex, because the Ryzen does not support onboard video in any capacity. At least not my Ryzen, anyway. Maybe yours does. Maybe mine's just mine, but yeah, I'm really happy I got the cards that I got, for sure. I think that play sounds pretty good. We get to kill 1 or 2 enemies inflicted with acid. We can use the acid more again afterwards. I think this just deals with everything. Okay. I think I like this the best. Okay. Very good. I don't get it anyway. GPU mining in a private will never be better investment than buying the coin directly. Yeah, but people want to, like... It's like the gold rush. They just want a piece of it without, like, having to, you know, do what they normally have to do. It's kind of like getting a... I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of different. Alright, so you can come over here, punch this guy, killing him. You can shoot this guy, killing him. I can move you over here and just kill this guy directly. I might want to leave this guy alive and let him block a spawn and just... Like, I could get acid on him and then kill him. Or I could get acid on him and then let him block a spawn. So that way I have one guy with 2 health with acid alive and then just 2 random spawns. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, it depends on if you have the free energy. Yeah, that's true. I'm sure that's a pretty huge factor. You have the building's immune upgrade there. Okay. Can I block more than one spawn here is what I'm trying to figure out. Because I can punch you to death, shoot you to death after I move you over here, then get acid on this guy. Maybe I just want to get acid on this guy after I kill these 2, and then just move him over onto this spawn instead of killing him. Because if I do that, then I only have 1 enemy to deal with, which is pretty good. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that. Doesn't really matter if this guy has acid on him or not. I guess I didn't need to do that anyway, but whatever. I could have blocked a spawn with this tank, too. I actually could have blocked all 3 of them. Is this a challenge run? No. We're just trying to win. That's the challenge, Sad. We're on 9-0 on our win streak, so it would be nice. What's up, Alex? How you doing this fine Thursday? Hope you're having a great day. Yeah! Get riggedy wrecked, son. Alright. GG. We killed 7 enemies that were affected by acid. Very nice. Thanks for the like and the retweet, Kuno. Thank you for the like and the retweet from Yamp, and thank you for the like and retweet from Kubrak as well. Thank you so very much, everybody, for the Twitter support. I do appreciate it also very much. Thanks for helping spread the word of the stream, helping let people know that we do in fact exist on our little corner of the internet is actually like pretty fucking awesome of you, so I really appreciate it. We don't often get too many new people around here, and it's nice to get some extra eyes on the stream. It's really awesome of you, so I appreciate it. There's a lot of, like, I'm a little sad that, like, not everybody is still playing Into the Breach. Like, I am not even coming close, I don't feel like, to like completing all of this content, and I'm just like, man, where's the people? You know? Like, everybody's like done playing Into the Breach already. It feels like. Not everybody, but like a lot of people are like, have put it to the wayside, and I'm just like, what? How did you do any of the things? There's a lot of things in this game. There's a lot of stuff. In the battle, less than 4 mech damage on either of these. We want to get this one, though, so we can get over to this one faster. As amazing as FTL was, it didn't have a huge of an audience either. I'm starting, I think the start of Into the Breach had way more people in it because of where it came from. Sure. Well, I don't know, but I just feel like, I know that with like all games on Twitch, right, there's like this, the surge, like when a game comes out, there's hype surrounding the game, and like you'll get people that wouldn't normally play this kind of game interested in playing, you know, into the Breach or whatever. It doesn't matter what game it is, because it's a new game, and therefore, you know, it's a good business decision to play a game that is new, you know, that people are interested in, because it's good for the channel. So I'm just like surprised that it's like, I don't know. I wanted to do better. It's doing good. Like, it's doing great, I think. But I just wanted to do better. I don't know. Backseating ruined it for a lot of people that I watched. Well, see, what you gotta do is you gotta not make any mistakes, and then you don't have to worry about that backseat. I'm just just don't make any. Just don't make I never make mistakes in FTL. We play perfectly, so chat, you just can never correct me, right? Because I'm flawless. I'm perfect. What's up, Kenyenke? How you doing today? Hope you're having a good Thursday. Damn, is this hard? Yeah. Okay, let's go do this one. Oh, I love teleporters. It doesn't have the notifier here. Usually it says, like, teleporters or conveyor belts or whatever. You know? I wonder why it doesn't have that. Okay. When it comes to FTL, I mean, it's pretty hard to find a mistake in there where, from you, man. I make mistakes in FTL all the time, but usually they're not big enough for it to matter. And so people make corrections to my FTL plays a decent, not like a lot, but sometimes. And when they do, I'm usually like, yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I don't know. I was just making a comment that I was just like, man, I want more people to play this game. But I don't know. Maybe that's just because this is like we played some Advance Wars, you know, to hype up for this, because like I knew what like this was gonna be. I knew what it was gonna be, and I was like, yes, I want that. That's great. And maybe a lot of people were like, I didn't really want that. I wanted something else. Alright, good luck, have fun. Do good, don't die. Kill all ally victory. No be. Oh my, what? That's where that goes? Okay. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay. Boy. I have to stop for a attacks. Into the Breach doesn't feel that interesting to play when you've beaten it a few times. Seems to be the reason. Really? I don't know. Like, I suppose maybe, like, I get it in, like, the fact that for a game like FTL, where it's like you don't even get to the end. Usually, like, people usually fail. I mean, I certainly did when I played FTL. So it's like when you get to the end, it's like the elusive flagship. It's like, oh wow, we got here, and then like you fail on the first form of the flagship, and then it's like, oh shit, there's a second form to the flagship, we're dead, and then you die on that, and then it's like you beat that and you got like one hull, and then it's like, oh god, there's a third form. Could you show attack order? Maybe F2 can attack E4. Yeah, let's find out. I feel like the game is too loud. Hang on. But Lick Pose with that brand new freaking Submarino. Chad, can we get some Wasps and Hearts around here to welcome Lick Pose to the freaking Wasp card? Thank you so very much for the support. I really appreciate it. All of the freaking love. Seriously, like all of it. Don't leave it lying around. Pick it up, take it with you, okay? Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. It's the second form with the drones that always gets you. Yeah, I mean, it's a nasty form. If you don't, even with level 3 shields and like level 4 engines, like you can just die on that form. Sorry, hang on. Actually, I'm starting to be able to taste this grapefruit taste that they're claiming is in this coffee. All right. You're thinking F2 can attack E4. F2 can attack E4. Yep, definitely can. Definitely, absolutely. So that's a 2-for-1 if we move you over here and then shoot a shot here moving you over. Okay, so that makes it pretty easy. That's your first subscription ever. Wow. Well, it is an honor, Lick Pose. You really deserve it. I love your content, and I guess I felt I should give something back for X amounts of Twitch viewing. Well, it's my pleasure to be here for you, Lick Pose, and the fact that you felt compelled enough to actually, you know, to give me your first sub. It's my pleasure to create content for you, and it's really a hell of a motivator for a streamer. For streamers in general, but for me, you know, to have you enjoy the content that much, you know what I mean? So thanks, Lick Pose. Yeah, grapefruit, grapefruit. Listen, that is an impossible word to say. Grapefruit. It's like February, like the way you're supposed to say February. Anyway. Yeah, that seems like a pretty great turn. Does F2 attacking E4 do enough to cancel the attack? He only needs to do 1 point of damage, Bill, and he's actually going to do lethal damage. So, yeah, it's actually going to kill him, which is pretty awesome. Yep. Billy was my first sub too. Darkest Dungeon strats, too impressive. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting whenever the Darkest Dungeon DLC comes out. Then I'll go back and play some Darkest Dungeon. But, not before that. Okay. Love learning Darkest Dungeon, but after that point, grinding out the game was just so boring to me. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and it only got, like, more grindy, right? So, them's the breaks. That's alright. B1K was my first above tier 1 sub. Actually, I think he's my only above tier 1 sub. What? Oh my goodness. I'm glad I could be here for you. Kuno. My pleasure. So I don't have to kill this guy. I could go, you can kill this dude. I'd actually put you on this tile and then do it though. Can you resub at different tiers? Yes, you can, yep. Those red teleporters make no sense. Well, you know, sometimes you don't want to walk from here to there, and you want to use the teleporter action, you know what I mean? That's some... Sometimes you want to be lazy, yeah? I think I'm just gonna have to move this guy, and then I'll come down here and shoot him and kill him. I think that's probably my best play. And then you're just gonna move him onto this teleporter tile and move him over here. Actually, yeah, no, that's definitely what I'm gonna have to do. Or I could come over here and shoot this tile and push you onto this one, move you over here. That might be better. For some reason, that might be better. I don't fucking know. Whatever. Alright. I don't know why that's necessarily better. It makes him so he can't go as far in this direction, but he has 5 move. Okay, the extra health dude. Alright, let's see here. He's actually gonna shoot that guy. I can shove you into the water. I might just want to kill this guy. I can't kill that guy, though. Not without killing this guy first. Okay, so here's what I could do. This looks like, okay, I think I got a pretty good play. So I could move you onto this teleporter, putting you here, and then I shoot you for 3 points of damage. And then this guy goes before he does, so he shoots and kills him. They changed places, Thomas. If I move this guy onto this teleporter, they changed places. And then I could have you move over here, block a spawn, shove him into the water, and you come over here and shoot this guy. So this guy kills him. I block 1 spawn. That seems pretty good. I like that play. And I just shoot him directly. Yeah. Okay. And even killing this guy doesn't affect this. Like, he still lives. I want to do this attack first. I don't want to push my guy into acid. Okay. Yep. Alright. Looks good. 1 enemy spawns, so we end up with 2 that we have to actually deal with. Seems good. I like it. Uh-huh. Okay. You've made a horrible mistake, Mr. Firefly, but okay. I can just shove this guy onto this tile with you. Alternatively, I could just shoot you and murder you. seems fine. Well, let's go. Very nice. GG. Let's protect the time pod. Ooh, we got Abe. Good old Abe Areno. I think we have a... Yeah, alright. Cool. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Alright, Abe. Get on in there. And I'm gonna give you some health, since I got an extra reactor core, I think. Although you do have armored, but still, it's still good to get 5 health. 5 health is pretty nice. You're almost level 3, which is pretty sweet. And you already just with your +1 move have a better ability than either of your his two. He's legit got the worst two. So yeah. Destroy the acid vats, protect the power generator. I think we can do all these things. One thing that I do wish for this game, if I could change one thing, it would be super simple, but I would like to have the dialogue stay up for longer. Because I think that the writing in this game is pretty great, and the characters say some pretty interesting things in leading you into the little bit of storyline that they do have in the game. And it's sometimes I can't fucking read it fast enough. What's up, Storm? How you doing today, bud? Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. Let's go to the landfill. Let's blast some bugs. Blast some bugs. Good lord, this is a terrible, terrible, terrible map. It is so bad. That seems like a feature it'd be easy to write a few different speeds for. Yeah, do you know if the pilots always level up the same? I always get +2 mech HP on the first upgrade on the Zoltan. They do... No, I don't think so. But of course, that's like the worst thing for you to get on him. Right. What's up, Ogur? How you doing today? Hope you're having a freaking-tastic Thursday. Let's go with this. Upgrades are not always the same for sure. Yeah, like, I know that when Justin was in on, like, release day, he was saying that, like, they're different every time. Like, they're random, so you've just been getting unlucky. Okay. So the good news is that this guy's attack is completely bupkis. It's nothing. And these two are covered in acid, so they're easy kills, even with the additional health. So I need to stop this guy's attack. I think the only way that I can... You're attacking these two tiles, so I can... How does colorblind mode look? I'll show you what it looks like. I think it looks fine. I don't mind the purple. One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people leader. One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people leader. What's up, Fowlster? Finally, I have some time, and I'll play Into the Breach too. How about you, Billy? Well, I'm having a fantastic day, and you know what? I think I'm going to play a little bit of Into the Breach as well. That sounds good to me. My god, games have different colors? Well, FTL certainly had the colorblind mode. I wonder if there's like somebody specifically that Justin or Matt or whoever knows that is colorblind, and so that's why they have this feature in both of their games, but somebody they know personally. Plus reactor and plus move are the two most important and most powerful skills that a pilot can have, yeah, for sure. Purple for Women's Day. Is it Women's Day today? I have no idea. So I think I'm gonna move you here and shove this guy into the acid. Most common is that red and green look the same to colorblind people. So I wonder why, I guess if that's purple. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I think it looks okay. Why does it have the chevrons? Is it the plus health? Is that what it is? Maybe. It's totally International Women's Day. Oh, sweet. Alright, so I think I'm going to fire a shot here, which will push you into this spawn, and then it basically makes your attack garbage. I think you might be right, Billy. I used to maintain software suite for work, the green circles for pass, red circles for fall in the status window. I have no idea. We had a colorblind coworker. Okay, so we had changed it to green check for pass and red X for fail. Okay. Chevrons are for elite enemies. It's hard to tell the color differences for elites without it. Oh, I see. I gotcha. That makes sense, Savage. Okay, so you're going to push this guy into that spawn. You're going to come over here, punch that guy to death. You're going to come over here and shoot that guy to death. This guy, all three of these guys live, but we blocked the spawn. +1 mech reactor. Nice! Abe, congratulations. You got the 2 best things. You got the 2 best things, Abe. What a boss. Ooh. Aren't you guys getting fancy over here with your weird attacks and your hullabaloo and things and stuff? This will work as long as I kill this guy as well. So I can have you move over here where this guy is, the prime mech is. Kill this guy. You shoot this guy. Well, you come over here and attack this guy first. And he'd die. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Alright. This sucks because I couldn't block any spawns with that play, but them's just the breaks, I suppose. Your attack does not do anything, so that's good. That's important. I still need to break these 2 freaking things, though. I could come over here, fire this you here, and then shoot at you into this guy. I'd actually need to attack with you into him in order to actually successfully kill him. And then you could shoot down one of these acid vats. You can't do it from one of these spawns, though, unfortunately. Do you have any advice for the Steel Judoka team? Having trouble doing a full run with it. The pulling bot especially seems weak until you get a bit better stuff. Definitely getting move on the pull bot can get you out of a lot more positions. And I think one of the things that I personally made the mistake of several times, Goreka, is forgetting that I can pull my own units. And that can sometimes, like, after getting an attack in with a unit and then pulling him in front of another enemy to stop an attack, can be super duper strong. So, I mean, it's definitely not easy, right? But it's one of my favorite teams because it's all about the movement. And movement, while it's not super strong right off the bat, it's really, really strong later because you can't like one-shot any of these enemies usually. So, like, being able to move them is really, really strong. So, yeah. Definitely don't forget. Yeah, cool. Well, hopefully that helps you a little bit, Goreka. Doing a terraformer mission and 3 enemies ran into a zone that 1 terraformer attack could cover. Nice, Storm. That's pretty sweet. I think we're going to go with that play. Alright. This might be tough. I might need to take grid damage, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, that's good for me. Okay. That's not good. What rules for win streaks do you use? Basic cruise, player chosen captain, any number of islands? Yeah, I don't really have any specific rules right now, retreats. Maybe we could instate something, but I mean, because I've been trying to get achievements in some of these runs, the only rule is that we need to win and we need to be on hard mode. That's the only rule that we have right now. What's up, Becky Bob? How you doing today, bud? Any hints for deploying your own units? Is it possible to force an enemy to move in a certain area or tile? I don't know yet, Ogur. I don't know if it's possible to guarantee that an enemy will go into a position, but it seems to me that enemies will prefer to have a very lucrative attack. So it's definitely in your best interest to try to create. If you really want one enemy to do something, you should try to create a good attack for it that it can move into that position to get. But I don't like know what the odds are that the AI moves to that position or whatever, you know? Like I don't know. So yeah. I just do not know yet. Okay, we're fine here. We have a solution. I have a solution. You can look at their movement, and deploying within that range can help improve the chance of enemies to move where you want, but no guarantee. Yeah, I haven't found anything that like makes a guarantee, but it seems like these guys, like if I had a unit here, for example, like this guy could have very well been like, I really want to attack from here or here into this because that's a triple attack and that's better than this 2 attack here, right? So but I don't know for sure. So here's what my, oh no wait, this doesn't stop damage. Shit. Crap. Crap poop. The thing is like I need to stop you, and I need to destroy this acid vat. That's the only reason that this turn is even vaguely complicated. So who can stop this guy? Well, I guess this is the better question. Who can get to this position and fire into this guy in here? and killing him. Like, I don't, like, nobody. So that doesn't work. Ah, okay, I have a better solution. Okay, we can still 2 for 1 here. So if I move you here, yeah, you're allowed to suggest moves. Okay, so this is better. If we fire here, we get this guy to retreat, moves him to the right. We can then come over here with you, punch you to death, and then you can come over here and destroy this acid vat. Yep. Yep. That looks like the play here. So from this position, nobody's getting hit there. Yeah. Yeah, it's all about, like as far as I'm concerned, Intelligent Manatee, it's like all about the discussion and you know, trying to find, we're always trying to find or I am anyway, chat's most of the time on board for trying to find the most optimal strategy, even if it's like not necessary, because it's not like we lose if we take 3 grid damage, but I always want to try to find the one perfect move, or one of the better moves anyway, that doesn't take any grid damage, kills the maximum amount of enemies, and we take the least amount of mech damage. Is it always possible? But... Screwed myself several times with bad deployment and not being able to deal with enemies next turn. Yeah, one of the most important things is to make sure that you're looking at where those attackers that can entangle you. That can cause some pretty tremendous issues. You know, like you can just die. And like you can just die because they tie up a really important unit, or you put the unit within range of that guy that can entangle your dude, and then you can't get to the place where you need to with that unit. You know? I don't know. You just got your first 4 perfect island at no grid damage, run on hard with flame behemoths. Nice, Johnny. Congrats, dude. Grid defense. Protect the time pod. Who's in there? Ooh. We don't have a science class weapon, but the teleporter is definitely pretty sweet. Rather, we don't have a science class dude or whatever. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, chat? Well, there's actually just legitimately nothing that I want to put on this guy, and I do not want to take Henry out of this mech because that maneuverable ability is absolutely what I want on the prime mech. So we're just gonna sit here with this power available. I guess I could use the teleporter. I got the extra power for it. Why not, right? I guess. I don't think I want to put a reactor core on him right now, though. I want to wait until we see what the store has. Alright. Well, we got a teleporter on our cannon mech for no real reason, but sure. You went in with particularly shit deployment last night. Not allowed. That allowed 2vac to completely block my entire squad from moving. Learning exercise. Yeah. You can teach science class. Wait, what? Everybody's gonna sign up for your mushroom class, science. I got my Billy shirt on. Let's go channel energy and into those resist hits. Nice, Becky. I need to get. I need to talk to Tomato about maybe resizing the B1K T-shirt graphic for the Amazon store, whatever, like the Amazon store's clothing thing, because it's not the same as the Teespring stuff. So You wouldn't call it perfect, though, because you lost a pilot? Well, sometimes it's worth losing a pilot to make sure that your island is perfect, because you get a lot of really nice rewards out of that. You really like the size of it? Yeah, I'm glad you like it. The Teespring one is really nice. Yeah, I don't really know how great the Amazon ones are, but I haven't ever heard anything really bad about them. But there's just, obviously, like, those are just that's just where the deal is now. Like, in order to, if I want to make a Twitch TV shirt with my logo and Twitch's logo on it as well, I have to do it through Amazon. Cannot do it through Teespring anymore. Is Canamek most of the times the best for teleports? Like, he's probably technically better for teleport. Actually, he's probably pretty bad for teleport. But, I mean, I just put it on him because I don't have anything better to do with it. Like, he just has an extra point of energy, right? So I'm just like, we'll just do that. Hope we can get the Amazon ones from Europe, too. I don't see why not. Okay. If I move here, they might both try to attack like this, and then this. If I put one unit here, they both might move into these positions and then try to attack, like this position and then this position, like these two. They could, if yeah, that seems fine. I definitely would love to try and get this guy to attack in this direction at me. We'll see if that actually happens, but what the fuck are you doing? Okay. You've made my job much easier. Just to let you know, I'm not saying the job is now easy, but it is easier. Good lord, this guy has a bajillion health. Love upgrading their artillery for immediate 3 damage. Easy to pick guys off. Yeah, it's almost always my very last upgrade, and it was this run as well, my very last upgrade. Yeah, they get really powerful when they get 2 health for every kill. So I think I want to kill you with you, and then you do your attack here, killing you, dealing 1 point of damage to you. And then I could move you. I have no idea. Where's Ralph? What? There's no Ralph here. Ralph? No, it definitely makes sense to do it, Hibeki. It's just not a strategy that I've ever implemented. It makes sense though. Finally unlocked Abe after 18 hours. Thank God. Okay, nice, nice, nice freaking job, Storm. All right, let's if we move here and do an artillery shot here, cancels out you. It doesn't cancel out you though, but it does put you to 4. And then I could punch you to death. I move you here, shoot you over here, and then I punch into you. Then that kills you and you. Can C3 kill E4? Unfortunately, or no, yes. Yes, he can. But, so that is pretty good. That might be, is that worth it? Is it worth it to keep this guy alive? So here's what I was thinking. What's up, Wolena? How you doing today? So we're gonna move, I was thinking that we move here, shoot you here, putting you to 1, and then you punch here, killing you, and then I artillery shot this guy to death. That's what I was thinking. And then, so this guy is alive, then we have 2 spawns. So let's see what the other, that play where we have this guy kill this guy. So if we want to do that, then what we could do is we could move you somewhere, doesn't matter where. Let's move you into the boonies. And then you move here, do a shot here, moving you to the side and moving you this way. You kill him, and then I kill you with either you or something. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, yeah, I think that my play is a little bit better. Not by much, though. What's up, Quilon? Welcome back. Good to see you. How come that guy in the middle is just standing there awkwardly? The AI fuck up? He didn't, the AI didn't fuck up. This guy had no attack. He spawned, like, over, like, these guys have 4 move. And, I think he spawned in this corner or something? No, I don't know. You know, that's a good question. I don't... Right? Like, why didn't he attack? I don't know. There's also the teleporter to put in range. I could use the teleporter, but I think that this attack is just going to be superior. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's a pacifist leaper, I guess. Oh, that's right. The beetle was blocking it at the time. Yeah, that's right. It was because there was, yep. Because he acted before the other guys moved out of the way. Word. I didn't see that. That's the assumption. No, you're absolutely correct, though. I kind of want to move you here, so that way you attack him, and then you not only... He actually just straight up kills him. So that's pretty good value. And then I can move you over here and just punch this guy to death, and then I could have you just block a spawn. And that way we only have one, I could also have you be the one to switch places with this guy. But, I think this is just as good. Like, I could deal just the 3 damage to this guy, but I think it's pretty decent value to block a spawn here. Becker lending a helping hand. That's right, they've switched sides. They have switched sides, verified and confirmed. Can you power passive effect upgrades and still get the achievement for not powering weapon upgrades? I do not know, but I would not advise trying Creeper unless you're willing to reset. I know that upgrading your base weapons will cancel out the quest. Is it an achievement run or just streaking? This run right now is just a streak. Is just a win streak run. A specific, like, I started the run to do to get an achievement, and then also it's just a win streak run because we're on hard. But we got the, like, I didn't have the achievements for the for like killing an enemy 5 tiles away with the punch rush attack or whatever. You know what I mean, Rook? So we got that one done, and we're working on the victory. Achievement, where were I going for? This ramming speed I didn't have for some reason, Greca. I don't know why I didn't have it, but I did not have it. So we got that ramming speed achievement. I only have 4 achievements that I haven't gotten, I think 4 at this point. I haven't found this game too difficult, but it does a good job of hiding a puzzle game behind the guise of a tactics game. I mean, in my eyes, the tactics game has always been nothing but a puzzle game, really. But you're absolutely right. It does. It is like it's just a really great tactics style game. So, and I'm definitely a big fan of tactics style games. I think I said hey to you, Wolina. I hope I didn't forget. For some reason, I forgot whether or not I said hi to you. But I hope you're having a great Thursday anyway. Only call it puzzle because their attacks are telegraphed and yours aren't. Stupid semantics on my part. No, it's definitely not stupid, I don't think, Rook, because it's definitely like they went with an interesting route, right? Because you know exactly what they're doing. So it is very much like a puzzle game because you know exactly, like, there's a solution in front of you. Like, you have the pieces to the puzzle. You just have to figure out what order that you need to do it in, right? It's like a 3-dimensional puzzle or a 4-dimensional puzzle or something. I don't know. Yeah. Can't wait for Faster Than Breach 4, the airlock. Yeah. Just vent everybody into space and then you win. I am pretty interested in that one real-time strategy pirate ship game that's in early access. I'm probably going to wait until it's farther along in development. It looks, I don't remember for sure, but I feel like it looked a little bit too early access. Chickenators was telling me about it when at TwitchCon, which was pretty cool. To hear about it way back then, before it was in early access or anything like that. But I have this one reactor core, but I don't think it's worth putting into this, and I don't think that it's worth putting into an additional range yet. The one kind of styled after FTL, yeah. Much like Dolphin, I'm always very hesitant whenever anybody says, like, oh, it's like FTL. Or it's like, oh, this game, it's like an X version. It's like FTL mixed with bananas. And I'm just like, do you understand how good FTL is? I don't know if you fucking know, bud. I don't know if you fucking know. Sounds like you're talking about Abandoned Ship. It's a seafaring game, so I don't know if it's called Abandoned Ship or not, but it has like a gigantic octopus thing in it and stuff like that. It seems like a more fun version of that kind of Lovecraftian story-driven top-down thing where you're going from port to port. Did I ever play Everspace? I have not played Everspace. No. I've watched several people stream it, but I have not played it. Yeah, I don't know if it's called Abandoned Ship or not. It's like Skyrim, but with guns. Yeah. Sunless Sea. Yeah, I did not care for Sunless Sea at all. It's not a bad game, technically speaking. It's just not made for me at all. It's like FTL mixed with a banana. Man, I don't know what it is that you're doing, but you're either fucking up the banana or you're fucking up FTL. Something's getting fucked up there. Something's not getting the good end of the deal here. Let's see. I think this guy is probably going to go here. This guy is probably going to go here, or he might not attack. Or no, wait. Yeah, and then this guy's probably going to attack this building, and this guy is probably going to do the same. Yeah, there's a lot of reading in Sunless Sea, and that's not like a problem in a game, right? Like, that's definitely it's a great way to do world building, and I think that it does a good job of it, but it's just, I just can't, I just didn't enjoy it. It's like when we were playing Advance Wars as like a stream game. Advance Wars is pretty bad because there's so much dialogue. The good thing for Sunless Sea is that the dialogue, the text is very nice to read and it's quite pleasant. But in Advance Wars, the dialogue is bad and cringy. So the gameplay is quite boring, yeah. It's like the text. I don't know how most of you probably didn't watch me play Escape from Tarkov at all, but when I did play Escape from Tarkov, like there's these quests that you do for traders, and they have like these like text boxes, all this dialogue telling you about like why you're doing this thing, or shit, I didn't know he could move there. God damn it. Anyway, and it's like the dialogue is the text is so poorly written that it's like unfucking readable for me anyway. Like I literally can't read aloud the words that have been written down because it is like, it's like somebody speaking with somebody speaking as English as their second language or third language, and then that translated into text by somebody whose English is their second or third language. Like, that's how it reads, and it reads like a potato. I fucking hate it, which is too bad because like I really like that kind of portion of the game quite a bit. But anyway, yeah. You were definitely talking about abandoned ship, and I agree. Super hesitant. Just because something has a ship and is a roguelike doesn't mean, yeah, that wasn't what made FTL great. Right. The text is like butter. Yeah, no, it's like a butter. It cuts through your soul like a butter. Let me tell you. Yeah, somebody set us up the bomb. No shit. Okay, here's my play. I noticed in your VODs you do cooking streams. How often do you do those? Pretty rare. I should have done one already, but I haven't. I don't know when my next cook stream is going to be. I planned on having it like pretty soon after I moved, but like there's a lot of shit to do. A lot more stuff than I thought as far as like house stuff right? Like we had like a huge water leak problems and stuff like that when there was a lot of snow on the ground and blah blah blah. Like it's a lot of crap I gotta do in the house. I know that my next cook stream is we're not gonna actually cook, we're going to do mixed drinks. So I'm gonna show how to make several different mixed drinks. So that's gonna be cool. I just haven't gotten it. Like I know that I'm gonna like show how to make a Moscow Mule and an old fashioned and a margarita, and that's about it. That's about as far as I am, and that's about all that I know how to make so far. So I need to learn how to make some different things and blah blah blah. Yeah. Pilotless streaks should be a thing. Yeah. Mixed drinks that aren't sugary would be great. Yeah, old-fashioned is probably right up your alley then. It has sugar in it, a little bit, but it's bourbon whiskey and orange peel and stuff like that, and a little bit of sugar. And bitters, Angostura bitters. My favorite mix is a whiskey with more whiskey. Mine is not that. So I think we're gonna move him here, and then I'm gonna move here with the tank and shove him over another tile, putting him in the acid. And then I'm gonna block a spawn with you and let him do the attack on him, because it doesn't kill him, but it pushes him a tile. So his attack doesn't actually go off, and I'd rather have this guy at 1 health. And this guy covered in acid than have another enemy spawn right off the bat, I think. Like, these guys' attacks are both pointless. I could just, like, attack one of these guys down to 1 health, which might be better. It might be. I don't know. But, whatever. You hate sugary ones? Yes, you can make anything taste decent if you pilot with sugar. Yeah, well, I mean, a margarita isn't, like, super crazy sugary. I mean, like, depending on it depends on the recipe you follow, but I mean, there's things that, like, taste super sugary, because, I mean, alcohol has sugar in it. Like, it's like, I think this is probably my best play. So, I mean, things that even don't have sugar added to it can still be pretty fucking sugary. I really like Moscow Mules, though. They're, like, one of my favorites. Favorite drinks ever. Yep. Let's see. Yeah. Anything ginger beer is great, except for ginger beer itself. Yes, I agree. I don't like ginger beer by itself, but... Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, since I've had Moscow Mules, right, I'm very familiar with the fact that they have, I might need to take that grid damage. I'm very familiar with ginger beer, because it's like the fucking main thing that goes in it, but anyway. I don't like the taste of ginger beer by itself. Yeah, that's there you go. I need to deal with this guy too, which is like another issue that I have to solve, unless I just want to take that damage. No, I think I can shove him into the water. I think I'm gonna take that grid damage though. These guys are a little bit too difficult for me to deal with. So here's what I'm thinking. We use you to attack this guy, killing him. And then I fire a shot onto this guy, killing him, pushing me one tile into acid, which is kind of shit. But gets me on. I guess his attack isn't actually going to do anything. You can already the boss and get a double. Oh, that's true. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. That's good. Good call, Snake. I didn't see that. And then I could move over here, shoot this guy into the water. I could move... Actually, I could shoot and kill this guy. And then I could move over here and punch him into the water. And then this guy gets one attack, so I have a 27% chance to ignore grid damage. Yeah, that's a really good turn. Thank you for that, Snake. I don't think there's a way for me to stop both of these. Like, I just don't have anything that, like, there's no 2-for-1 here, right? Can't you hit both snakes and take no grid damage? Yeah, that's true. I have to take 2. It's only 1 grid damage, but yeah, that's probably better. Okay, sure. Sounds good. We'll take the damage. All right, I like it. I like it. Another Vex surface. Now let's bury it. Damn. Henry on the Prime Mech is OP. Yeah, he's really good. I lost a pilot, 1 grid, and lost both robots I was supposed to defend. Ah, shit, Ogura. That sucks. That sucks. If I push you into here, you'll attack him, but he still survives, so it's not really that great. I could block a spawn. This guy would end up at 1 health. So if I block a spawn here, shoot here, pushing this guy into you, he takes 1 point of damage. And then push him until he attacks nothing. And then I shoot this guy to death. And then you punch this guy to death. That's an okay turn. Is there something that I can do that's better than that? That stops all grid damage and leaves this guy alive and 1 spawn happens. Block spawn and shoot on A3. So if I block spawn and shoot on A3, that pushes you here so that your attack hits this guy. This guy is hitting me and the grid. Ah, sure. Okay. Well. Shoot on 4 and push back to hit the fly. You have to shoot the tank then. Yeah, we don't want to shoot the tank. Well, I could move... Yeah, no, okay, we could... Well, okay, so I like shooting the tank. Shooting this guy first and then just landing on this guy pushes him over and then we don't take any damage. Or Does artillery kill C4? No. Well, it would. Okay, so alternatively, we could move here. And shoot you into here, fire a shot here, dealing you 3 damage, but then I don't block the spawn. That's the attack order. Shoot the tank with the fly. That's pretty much the same. Oh no, I see what you're saying. Like I shoot A3 and then shoot this guy. No, that would kill him. That would be bad. Then I'd take a shot and go, then I die. Yeah, that's no good. Okay, let's just do this. Just gonna do this, chat. This is fine. It's the teleporter. Unfortunately, the tank doesn't have flying, so we can't, like, go into the water and, like, teleport, right? But it doesn't really matter. You know what? Let's give Ariadne the kill. Let's give Ariadne the kill. Abe's had his damn share of kills, alright. Have you ever seen Abe's profile or what Abe talk when he's at 1 health? He's like high. He's like, yes, I will die with honor. Block spawn and move B3 to A3. I think the play that we ended up doing was acceptable. Frost beam. Frostbeam, it's like the most ridiculous thing in the world. Bethany Jones, a little too late for Bethany Jones. The fuck is that? It's one of the most powerful weapons in the game, Rook Jackson. It's a beam that freezes everything in a line. It's stupid good. And we could take it. It's got a 7-kill enemy objective. Killed 12. Nice, nice, Storm. Three power is steep. Yes, indeed it is. Do not believe I can get it fully operational unless I take offline one of my other things. Personal favorite squad, and who do you think is the strongest squad? I don't know who the strongest squad is, really, but my favorite has got to be the Rusting Hulks. The most powerful might be the Rusting Hulks, maybe. I don't know. He also killed max level Henry because of self-damaging and fire damage. Uh-oh. Yeah, what's up, Staven? It's been ages since I came by. So busy with work and life. Well, you gotta take care of yourself first, Staven. So it's all good, bud. It's all good. You gotta take care of number one. Contrary to popular belief, number one is not Billy One Kirby. Number one is you. It was you all along, Storm. That's right. What a twist. Well, I don't think I can really reasonably take the frost beam. Number one is B1K's hair. Okay, maybe. I mean, I could take offline buildings immune or put the frost beam on the prime. I'd have to take his Titan Fist almost completely offline. Let's put it on the prime. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, what could fucking possibly go wrong? Yeah, I think we're gonna pass on the frost beam. I think we're gonna pass on the frost beam. Man. I was hoping we'd get something that was, like, vaguely useful here, but, yikes. With all three mechs having high damage buildings, Frostbeam is probably not even needed this run. Well, I mean, you can never say no to Frostbeam, really. I think we're just going to continue using... We're going to use the teleporter, I guess? Like, I kind of wish we had flying. Yeah, you can use off-class weapons. That's how we're using the teleporter. It just costs you an extra power to get it online. No, it specifically says. Yeah, it is pretty awesome, Rook, for sure. We'll probably just get some extra points on you or something. I don't know, maybe I put it on you. I have no idea. Like, you can't even... I can't give you 3 more reactor power is the problem, right? You're the only one that I could give. I can only give you 2 more. It's because you're maxed. You really want your jet to punch people in the face. You can make that happen. You can make that dream come true. Maybe I should have just taken the ice beam just because I really don't have anything better to do. We're on the final island, Kuno. Does the jet just get like a big fist attached underneath and it flies Mach 5 with a slab? That must hurt like a bitch, yeah. I'm sure it does. So let's see. 1, 2, and then 3, 4. So I need 3 reactor if I want to get all of the reactor upgrades. And I really don't need them. Really only need 2 for that, and I really don't need, oh wait, no, I could have just not even do that. I could have only gotten 1. Is there anything that'd be good to upgrade? Well, we want that upgrade. Yeah, nice, Storm. Awesome. really don't need this power. These upgrades. Do that. No, he doesn't have maxed health, but what the hell do I need 7 health on my artillery mech for? I guess. Alright. Wait. Okay. Yeah. Defense grid is pretty great, so grid defense should be as well, yeah. So good. I don't know if we got... No, I don't think we got 4 perfect islands. Yeah, we specifically didn't get the perfect island here because that really pain in the butt... really pain in the butt final mission on this one where I made kind of a mistake the turn before, and we ended up not being able to stop the damage against the corporate tower. All right, good luck, have fun, do good, don't die, kill all ally, victory, no BS. Let's do it. All right, let's go. Thank you, Storm. I think we can do it. That's a pretty great grid layout. They're all tucked away and shit. Yeah, nice. Very good. Why don't they just bomb the fuck out of the volcanic island? It's not like people are living there. I don't know. They need to get that Renfield bomb way deep down into the hive, you know, and then they can't do it without there being mechs in there. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I shoot and kill you. I move you over here, fire a shot here, pushing you one to the right, and you down, canceling both of these attacks. And then I can just have you punch this guy to death or something. Seems okay. Can't really use the teleporter for anything crazy good here. I don't think. I could just fire a shot here and then like push him to the right, him down, let this guy do his attack. And then, like, teleport this guy into the lava, which is okay. But, this guy is a pretty big pain in the butt. So... Oh, wait, you're going before this guy, and you're doing 4? You'd kill this guy if I put you into that position. So, actually, it would be better for me to move you here to kill him. He'd kill him and him. Oh, wow. That would be really good. Okay. So that sounds way better. But I have to kill this rock first. Yeah, the boss goes before either of these, so he could kill both of them. But I need to get this rock. I need to get him into this position. So what I could do is I could do an attack like this or something, and then like move you. No, you can't move into this position then. 1, 2, yeah, because you can't move through dudes. Yeah, they wait for environmental damage, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so maybe I just want to shoot here. No, I don't want to do that because I need to have this guy alive. I could just punch him into there, so I could like, if I shoot him for 3 and then punch him for 4, then he dies, and that's not good. Already from F2 to C2. That does 3 damage to him, and it kills the rock, and then I can go and punch him into that position. That's pretty good. And that blocks the spawn too. Could the rank hit the rock beetle smashing the rock? He can, but the problem is he kills him, and I kind of want to let this guy kill him, because otherwise if this guy's dead, then I take damage, which is no good. Shooting C2 basically does the same thing, and I get to block a spawn as shooting C3, so I think that's going to be better. And it could end up blocking, if this is a ground enemy, like a land enemy, it might just lock him in there, which would be pretty strong. So it's probably better than me moving onto this spawn. Okay. Alright. That looks pretty great. What about F5? I just dealt with F5. If I punch first, then I'd need to arty this guy into that spot, and that doesn't work. Okay, this guy should be stuck in there, I think. Alright. What are you doing? You're doing nothing. You're doing bubkas. I might just let this guy stay here, and so that way I can block the spawn. I could just push him into the water. This is a pretty easy turn, though. Yeah. Yeah, that turn worked out really good. No, that's all good, Bill. Still can't unsee the lava face. Yeah. Could have blocked 2 spawns if shot already from E2 and shot the beetle from F2 with the tonk. I can't, like, F2, shoot the tank. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, he has, how many moves does he have? He has 5, and he started here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He couldn't get to that tile. Pylons. But it's a very good idea, though. Okay, we just kill you. I think I'm just going to shove him into the water. Maybe. I don't know. Blocking his spawn's pretty good. And it locks him into this position, so he can't really do anything useful. So I might just stay here. So the question is it better to leave this guy alive, trapped in that spot, or kill him and let something else spawn? I think it's probably better for me to just stay here. He can literally, he just has to pass turn, so it basically kills him. Sort of. Oh, wow. You guys are very trapped in there. Wow. What's up, bro, man, shitty? Look at this guy. These guys are having such a fucking bad day. Wow. Oh, they're so shit. Oh my goodness. That's pretty hilarious. This kills you. We block 3 spawns. Yeah, I hope you're having a great Thursday, man. I always hate from the volcano on the southwest mountain. Always hate that. Always that hate for the volcano on the southwest mountain. Yeah, it doesn't like that one at all. What's up, Soul? How you doing today? Hope you're having a great Thursday, too. Vec morale completely gone. Like, holy crap. They're having such a bad day. This guy gets to attack me, and that's all he gets to, or he could attack that, I guess. One or the other. That's all you get. Okay. Alright, I just gotta move out of this tile. Just found an FTL pod with Ariadne in it. Nice! Awesome. Freddy, I'm being spawn camped. Yeah. Streamer. 4 island runs? Correct, Joshy. Yes, we are doing 4 island runs. Yes. About to see another win added to the streak, I see. Yeah, we're not doing too bad. Not too bad at all. Goodbye, Scorpion. Goodbye. Incoming seismic activity. Brace yourselves. Brace yourselves. You better brace yourselves. Jesus Christ, Jessica. No. No Renfield bomb kill. Bad luck. Bad omen. Okay. Come on, Renfield bomb, get down here. There we go. All right. And by deploying, we mean we dropped a Renfield bomb down there. So we always want to block as many spawns as we can, and it's pretty important to try to block all 3, if at all possible, because it completely eliminates the enemies from spawning for the rest of the combat, based on the fact that the enemies will, like the next turn, the tentacles come up from the lava. Okay. Jessica's Pam's older sister. I think Jessica might be Pam's 150-year-old grandma. Yeah, great-great-great-great-granddaughter. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is far into the future. Okay, so here's what I want to try and figure out. I want to block all 3 of these spawns, so I can only... You can only go to that one, you can only go to that one, and you can go to this one. So I want to try and solve this problem using our mechs from these positions. I don't think that it's possible. But it might be. These 2 attacks don't matter. He's not attacking anything. I can't. The problem is I can't. Oh wait, no. We can do this in a different order. Okay, Yeah, no, we're all right. Here, you can actually make it here, because I can do your attack. So you could actually go here, and then move the Renfield bomb out of the way. Or move him out of the way, whatever, one of the two. And then you could go over here after he goes here and then attacks into the wall. So that actually works. I know the final fight scales based on how many islands you've done. Does the scaling make it easier to do 2 island runs, or does the extra power from your mechs from the extra islands make 4 island runs easier? I don't know is the short answer to that. I think it might be pretty close, but I'm not 100% sure. Just because I haven't like I've done almost all 4 island runs because I like to try to get as powerful as I possibly can. Right? But I don't know. I really don't want to take that grid damage. What does a perfect island do? Perfect islands allow you to get a bonus reward at the end of the island, Carissa. So you get your choice between a like a weapon or item or something, a high-level pilot or like a specialized pilot, or 2 grid. I think I'm going to not block all 3 spawns here because our turn is just so much better if we don't block all 3 spawns. Like I can kill this guy, which is pretty great. Yep, that's perfect only. Yep. So here's what I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna block 2 of the 3 spawns. I'm gonna put you here, fire here, move that out of the way. I'm gonna have you move here and teleport this guy so that way he dies. So that's good to get that guy out of the way because he's kind of a pain in the ass. And then you can block this spawn and then just punch and kill that guy. Which is pretty good. Yeah, how's your Thursday going? Solid? Hope you're having a great day. How much does the boss fly do? 2, but over 3 tiles. Maybe it's better to shoot from H4 to H6 to the arty. Right, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, is like it's better to do that. Like that's what I was gonna do originally, but the thing is like I was like if I actually block all 3 spawns, it's kind of rough, right? But what's up, Cyanide? How you doing today? So I think we're gonna go with that play. This blocks 2 of the 3 spawns. It's not as good, maybe, but it's pretty damn great. Right, that's true, Alex. That is, it's pretty true. So you can see the tentacles automatically come up out of those spots. Okay. Did the falling rocks kill frozen mechs? Yes. Correct. Yes, it does. Yep. One thing that you might not know, Wadio, is if you use your flying mech that freezes over top of a lava pool, that it does not freeze itself, which can be very, very strong. I have 2 spawns here. I don't have to block them, but I would like to block them. Otherwise, we're gonna get that Vec that, I definitely need to kill, like, a lot of them if I don't block spawns. I need to kill, like, all 3 of them if I don't block any of the spawns, or I would like to anyway. Alright, let's see here. You can freeze a flying Vec over a collapsing tile to kill it. That's true. Yep. You can also freeze a flying Vec into a like anything or whatever, like into a chasm. I'm assuming that's kind of what you mean, I guess. If you use a flying Vec over a black hole dropping tile and it freezes, it dies. Yes. Yep. That is true. Tentacles will kill them anyway. Tentacles, if I move him onto this tile, yeah, the tentacle will kill him. It does kill flying creatures. So like you can move here and push you onto this tile. So then between these, oh yeah, yeah, that's actually perfect. Actually, is it perfect? Is it really? It's kind of perfect. Okay, so if we move you here, we shoot you onto that tile, the tentacle comes up and kills you. You come over here, punch that guy and kill that thing. And then you have to... I can't block the spawn. You have to come up here and then push him onto this tile, and that would kill him. Then we actually only have 1 spawn, which is pretty amazing. Yeah, that seems great. I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't think that there's a better way to do it. All right. Okie dokie. Well, let's, I think I can, oh, I can't block all 4. If you could get to this tile, we could. If you could get to this tile, we could, though. Because then he could go here and shoot here, pushing him onto that tile. We could block all 4. Going after achievements? Well, we're doing a hard mode win streak run right now. We did complete 1 achievement. I only have 4 left, I think. But not specifically going for achievements. We could do some achievement runs after this and not try to do win streak. Can a spawn tile be blocked? Can a spawn be blocked with an enemy? Oh, of course. Yeah, it's a very, 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 very powerful strategy to do that, actually. Pseudo with that Twitch Prime Submarino chance. Can we get some Wasp fan hearts around here to welcome Pseudo to the Wasp car? Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so very freaking much. Listen, all right. Not only is this car filled with wasps, but it's also filled with love. And you can't leave the love lying around. If you do, it gets nasty, dirty, dusty, moldy, musty. Nobody wants that. We need to keep it nice, fresh, and crisp. All the freaking love. Seriously, like all the love. We have like a love problem. So there's too much of it lying around, okay? You need to pick it up and take it with you, because otherwise it's not good. All right? Thanks so much. Appreciate you. Fire 6F to 6E. 6F. To So 6E. You can't fire the tile next to me. I don't know what you're talking about. Or to 2E. I mean, I can push him onto that tile, but that's not... I mean, I can just block 3 spawns. I don't need to move this guy onto that tile. It doesn't make that big of a difference. Right. I was just saying that I could, Oh, wait. Well, that still doesn't really help me. Because that's still only 3 tiles. It doesn't matter. Like, we're just gonna let one spawn up, chat. Just gonna let one up. "6F is greater than 2E. Dude, I don't know. Maybe this is better. If we just move here and push him onto the tile and then just block 2 more tiles. Because it deals him a point of damage. Fuck it, whatever. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah. Wow, you guys are doing some pretty bad moves there, bud. Pretty bad moves there, sir. So that guy is sure overrun with Vec, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. That's what that does. I'm actually gonna let the tentacles take this guy. Let the tentacles do it. Let the tentacles do the dirty work. Do the spawns matter on the last turn? No. No, they don't. It's just kind of there as like a threatening thing, it seems like. Is there a story to this game at all? There is. It's not like, there's not like a block of text. It's very much like a show, don't tell kind of a method of storytelling, right? It's not like explicitly stated, a lot of this stuff, but generally speaking, this is Earth in the far future, and it's overrun by these alien Vec creatures, and you are a group of time travelers piloting mechs to come and save the day, sort of. Victory, thanks to the effort of Henry, Kwan, Abe, Isamu, and Ariadne. GG. Spawns are there on the last turn because your bomb is destroyed, then the new one is dropped. Well, sure, if the bomb gets destroyed. 468 civilians killed. We went out of our way to murder them. I think you maybe been reading a few too many mangoes last Alistar. Rage quit when I realized I was losing my bomb. Derp. Oh yeah, don't do that. Sometimes feels like the Pacific Rim mobile game, especially when you punish them hard. Yeah, it's really great when you get like some really sick moves and you just smash. You know, smash them. So how is the bonus squad? I don't have the bonus squad unlocked on this on my game yet. That's we have four achievements that we haven't completed yet. I haven't been playing it all offline, so I do love some Mongolian comic strips, but I know that one because of Shinzo Abe. Yeah, I'm not. I'm just. I just call him Abe because it's the way that it's what I called him like right off the bat. And I just don't bother to change it. So I'm sorry.